Hello everyone, welcome to our English class. Today we are going to study the interview from the NCERT class 12th English core book Flamingo. After watching this video, you will understand the author, the summary, the themes, the characters, the literary devices, and the message of the chapter in very easy English. Let us begin. About the author. First of all, we are going to discuss about the author. The chapter is written by Christopher Sylvester. He is a famous British journalist and editor. He collected many interviews of well-known people and wrote about the importance of interviews. The second part of the chapter is an interview with the famous writer Umberto Eco. Let us start the summary of the chapter. The chapter has two parts. Part 1 talks about interviews in general. Many people think that interviews are useful because they help us know famous people closely. Through interviews, readers learn about a person's life, ideas, struggles, and success. However, some famous writers do not like interviews. They believe that interviews invade their privacy. They feel uncomfortable when strangers ask personal questions. One famous writer, B.S. Naipaul, said that people feel wounded by interviews. B.S. Naipaul said that people feel wounded by interviews. Another writer, Lewis Carroll, disliked interviews completely. So, the first part presents both sides. It shows the advantage and disadvantage of interviews. Now, let us move to part 2. This part is an interview of Umberto Eco by Mukund Padmanabhan. Umberto Eco was a famous Italian novelist, professor, philosopher, and writer. He became world famous after writing the novel The Name of the Rose. During the interview, Eco says that he has many responsibilities as a professor. He also writes books. He explains that he uses his free time, which he calls empty spaces, to write. Eco says that people think he writes many books because he has great energy, but he believes that he simply uses his time wisely. He also explains why his novel became popular. According to him, readers enjoy books for different reasons. A writer cannot fully control how readers understand a book. A writer cannot fully control how readers understand a book. Important themes. Now we are going to discuss the important themes of this chapter. The first theme is the importance of interviews. Interviews help people know the thoughts and experiences of famous personalities. The second theme is privacy. Every person has a right to personal space. Interviews should respect that privacy. Another theme is time management. Umberto Eco teaches us that success comes from using time properly. The final theme is creativity and knowledge. Reading, thinking, and learning help a person become successful. Characters, my dear students, let us discuss the characters of the chapter. The interview. Christopher Sylvester. Yes, Christopher Sylvester is the writer who discusses interviews and their value. Second character is Mukund Padmanabhan. Mukund Padmanabhan is the interviewer. He asks thoughtful questions. Umberto Eco is the central personality. He is intelligent, humble, hardworking, and disciplined. He believes in making the best use of time. B.S. Nepal and Lewis Carroll are mentioned because they disliked interviews. Literary devices. My dear students, there are some literary devices in the chapter. So please let us discuss. The chapter mainly uses dialogue, which makes the interview natural and interesting. It also uses quotation, as the views of famous writers are included. There is contrast because the chapter presents both positive and negative opinions about interviews. The language is simple, factual, and conversational. Author's intention. My dear student, author's intention. Christopher Sylvester wants readers to think carefully about interviews. He shows that interviews are valuable because they spread knowledge and ideas. At the same time, he reminds us that interviews should respect a person's privacy and dignity. At the same time, he reminds us that interviews should respect a person's privacy and dignity. Through Umberto Eco, the author also teaches us that success depends on discipline, hard work, and the wise use of time. Conclusion. So, students, the interview is not only about asking questions. The interview chapter is not only about asking questions, it teaches us the importance of communication, respect, knowledge, and time management. It also reminds us that every successful person has a unique way of thinking and working. If you found this explanation hopeful, helpful, useful, please like, share, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more class 12th English videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye.